Okay guys, welcome to a video tutorial on finding the unknown angles in right angled triangles using SOHCAHTOA. Okay. When given two side lengths of a right angled triangle, you can find either of the acute angles. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which one, but you can find either of the acute angles. And as always, we continue to use SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so it says find theta in the following right angled triangles, correct to 2 decimal places. So theta is this little guy here, this little angle here. And as always, I need to use SOHCAHTOA. So first off, I'll write SOHCAHTOA, SOHCAHTOA. And then I'm going to work out which ratio I'm going to use. So this side is the adjacent side, this side's the opposite, and that one's the hypotenuse, okay? So which ratio, and I've been given this side length and that side length in order to find this angle. Okay, so which one am I going to use, opposite and hypotenuse? Well, I'm going to use sine. And I know the sine ratio. The sine for whatever angle it is the opposite over the hypotenuse. Okay, so the sine for whatever the angle is what angle's opposite? 1. And, oh, that's a weird one, over 2. Okay, then we need to use the calculator. Okay, what we're going to do in order to find out, this is the thing that's still missing in my equation, the actual angle. In order to find out what the actual angle is, okay, we need to use the button that says sine to the -1. Okay, we'll put it in brackets of a half, okay? So then we'll put in a sine and then put in brackets a half, okay? And if I put that in, I get an answer of 30 degrees, or 30, okay? And if I'm looking to find theta, it's going to be 30 degrees. Okay, again, without having to repeat this, SOHCAHTOA. Okay, let's label my sides, hypotenuse, opposite, adjacent. If I've got the adjacent and the hypotenuse, I'm going to be using the cosine, and the cosine ratio is the adjacent over the hypotenuse. Sorry, my H's are looking a bit weird at the moment. It's just the way I'm writing it. Adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, so the cosine of theta, my adjacent side is 1.5. Okay, my hypotenuse is 2.5. Okay, so in order to work out the answer, it's going to be cos, and then I'm going to use to the -1 on my calculator. Then I'm going to put in brackets and go 1.5 over 2.5. And my answer comes out as 53.1301. So it's going to be 53.13 degrees. Okay, last example. If I label my triangle, this one's the hypotenuse, this one's the opposite because my angle's there, and this one's the adjacent. Okay, so I'm going to be using, let's work it out, SOHCAHTOA. I'm going to be using tan because I have the opposite and the adjacent. So the tan of theta equals the opposite over the adjacent. Okay, so the tan theta equals the opposite is 15. The adjacent is 8.2. Okay, and if I put that tan to the -1, 15 divided by 8.2. Okay, I'm going to get an answer of 61.336, sorry. Okay, 336. Which means it's going to be 61.34 degrees. And that's it, guys. That's how I can use the cosine, the tangent, and the sine ratios in order to find missing angles.